So it's been really interesting having worked with so many solopreneurs, entrepreneurs, business owners, whatever you want to call yourselves, over the 4 or 5 years that I've been in business, to see the mistakes that people make. And the really interesting thing is it's not always what you think it is. The number one issue that I find is giving in to your own self-talk. And this is a huge one. I think so many people start a business, and when it gets too hard or when there's something that they don't like, they just throw in the towel and they give up. And pushing through those obstacles not only helps you grow as a leader and a business owner, but it also supports you to create the life that you want to create. And I think that that is probably the biggest mistake that everybody makes, is that they don't have a mentor, they don't have a community around them. They listen to the people that, what I like to call are sitting in the cheap seats. They listen to the people that are giving them advice and telling them what to do or what not to do when they haven't actually built their own business before. So surrounding yourself with people that are entrepreneurs, that have taken that step, that have succeeded, they're the people that you need to surround yourself with to get to where you want to be. The second biggest mistake, I would say, is probably, it comes down to that customer is always right motto. And I know a lot of people will disagree with me on this one, but it's got nothing to do with the customer always being right. Sure, you can acknowledge their concerns and you can support them in any way that you deem possible. But number one in your business is always you, because you are the business owner. So if you don't want to do something, you don't have to do it to an extent, obviously. Legal stuff, we can talk about that later or not. But the way that customers ask for things and want things, one of the biggest things that I've learned working with so many people is that sometimes people don't know what they need, and they also don't know what they want. And people will think they need things and ask for things, and as a business owner, you can give it to them, but it's probably going to take a ton of your energy if you're always saying yes. Whereas if you have the authority and the confidence and the belief in your service to push back, you'll actually find sometimes that people get better results and overcome stuff faster because you're backing yourself and supporting them on their journey in the best way that you see possible, which isn't always the pathway that they see for themselves. The third biggest mistake that I see is people wanting to do everything on their own. And I was a total victim of this myself as well, where I wanted to have my hands in every single department and be every single pocket, be across every single task and every single activity in my business. And man, was that draining, especially as you start to scale. The beautiful thing about bringing in team and support is you start to create a fantastic community around you of experts that all know what they are doing and all see things slightly differently to what you do, which means that the more successful you are, the more you can actually step back. Success does not necessarily need to mean doing more work. It's definitely about working smarter, not harder. And I think the more successful you become, the less you need to do. As long as you are a great leader and you have the right team to back you and support you to get you to where you want to be. And I think one of the great things about being a leader is that you get to bring them along for the ride as well.